In this video, I'm going to show you some shortcuts to help you do Harvard referencing correctly and consistently. Accurate referencing helps show the person marking your essay the extent of your research and is an easy way to pick up extra marks. We're going to use this video, some handy flowcharts linked in the description, and a website called Zotero Bib. Accurate referencing comes with practice, so don't worry if you rely on these resources for a while. Eventually it'll click into place. Let's get started. Keep a list of everything you cite. Lots of students I speak to use a spreadsheet or Word document for this. As a minimum, record the ISBN of any books you cite and the web address or DOI of any articles you cite. But it's good to keep a list of titles, authors, and editors of your sources as well. You should keep different lists for different assignments, even if some of the sources overlap. We'll use this at the end to create a full reference list. Know when to cite. Anytime you include the words or ideas of others in your writing, you need to cite your source. In general, there are 3 ways to incorporate the ideas of others in your writing. Direct quote. This is when you use the words of another author. Paraphrase or summarize. This is when you put the ideas of another author in your own words. When you paraphrase, it's usually rewording a short passage or page. When you summarize, you're condensing the main points or argument of an entire work. Try and use direct quotes sparingly. Paraphrase or summarize instead. This helps develop your distinctive academic voice and shows you've understood the concepts discussed. You should use direct quotation when paraphrasing might lose the original meaning of the text. You don't need to include a citation if something is common knowledge. For example, it's well known that in 2016 the UK voted to leave the European Union, so you wouldn't need a reference for that. In the description you'll find a link to a flowchart to help you recognize when you need to include a citation. In-text citations. Now you know when to reference, let's look at what information to include. In-text citations are brief notes you include in the main body of your essay. Your reader can use these alongside your bibliography to look up the sources you used. More on bibliographies in a moment. Harvard in-text citations include a combination of the author's surname, the year of publication, and page number, depending on how you have referenced the source material. The flowchart linked in the description tells you when to include what information. Reference list. In addition to brief in-text citations, you'll need to provide a reference list. The reference list has all the information your reader will need to be able to look up the sources you used in your essay. This is where that list you've been keeping comes in. If you head to zbib.org, you can use the ISBN of the books you've cited and the web addresses or DOIs of the articles you've cited to start compiling your reference list. There are lots of similar tools to help you format your bibliographies on the internet, but we like Zotero Bib. Simply copy and paste the ISBNs, web addresses, or DOIs to start compiling your list. If Zotero Bib doesn't recognize an item, you can click the manual entry button and fill in the details. Just remember that these fields are essential for referencing books, and these fields are essential for referencing journal articles. If this information isn't in the list you've kept, you should be able to Google it. When you're done, click on the citation style menu, select 10,000 plus other styles available, and search for the most recent edition of Cite Them Right Harvard. There's a prompt that you'll need to capitalize any proper nouns. Just click OK. Then you can select Copy to Clipboard, paste your reference list into your essay, and give yourself a pat on the back. And that's it. Harvard referencing in under 5 minutes. If you need any additional support with referencing, you can book an appointment with your subject librarian. Just head to gold.ac.uk/library/subject support and click Subject Librarian 1-to-1.